right?
Are you allowed to bring in the South Africans?
Yeah, you can have Sonic if you want, I guess.
You probably want Sonic.
Do you think so?
I think you want Tim. I think you need Tim.
Okay, yeah, Tim. I didn't hear you say him.
Yeah, I didn't say him, but you want Tim. You
maybe want Daps as an in-game leader.
Yeah.
Kind of screwed for the in-game leader role.
Well,
here.
you're coaching, so maybe you don't need a very good in-game leader.
That means we definitely need a good in-game
leader. Well,
no, you ran out of players?
Yeah,
it's going to be a 3-man squad?
All right, North America's fucked.
Henry, why don't you give that baby some milk, man?
Yeah, I was about to say, like,
you literally
might not be appropriate right now for the broadcast.
Get it in the position.
I think
assume the position, Henry.
Twitch might have something to say about that.
All right. It's a little hot in this one.
Yeah,
I was about to say.
You could have definitely not thought this through anymore.
We're now unbearably hot in this thing.
It's hot, man. It's real freaking hot. I'm gonna tell you.
Sean,
a set with bright lights shining on us.
You can actually, make some ventilation here if you want to show some skin.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like the booties though.
Yeah, I need the foot part. That's really sealing the deal.
It makes you guys look cute.
Yeah, no, we do look cute, but I'm gonna be like a bit of a badass here and just open these up for ventilation.
Oh, it's really quite hot.
Here he comes.
It really is quite hot in here.
Show some skin and everything.
Pingu.
What is that? It's a raccoon.
Oh,
of sorts.
That's a good one.
Right.
I love that Alex he just put that on for the sake of putting it on.
I wanted to join the crew, you know.
Yeah.
Cool, hot now.
Very warm. It's about to heat up in game 2.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, I missed a call from Jordan too. My bad, dog.
Ghosted.
Sorry, dude. Nothing personal. She could smell you all the way from here, San Diego. So. Anyway, some Counter-Strike stuff. Now that I'm wearing this onesie, starting to sweat
profusely.
Henry backing out, of course, and leaving us to our own devices.
Henry is the first one to take off the onesie.
I'm actually working right now, so I feel like this is fair.
Yeah, you just put us in these costumes for
it's about to get sweaty up in here for real.
All right.
Whatever, man. When you come back on the couch, it's going to be wet spots everywhere.
Well, that doesn't really matter for Henry because he's got damp sweatpants on.
That's true. He wouldn't even feel it.
Yeah.
Par for the course.
Speaking of feeling it, shout out VP. Getting it done in 2 rounds of the game.
Perfect so far, actually.
Now over to Sean. He's going to break this one down on a second-by-second basis.
Well, not much to break down here. Treyas just man saving his pistol for the 3rd round.
Straight back. Here it comes. Get ready.
Crisp clean.
So he's saving actually for Art's AWP, which is kind of cool. They all bought this round. Saving.
It's like the sacrificial lamb.
Yeah.
I guess that's always the kind of gig you're going to get as a coach, having to hop in for a player.
Yeah. I think if I were a coach, I would just be that selfish coach. Just
be like, nah, man, I can do this.
Man, I'm in it for myself, so see you later.
Got to think of the HLTV stats, you know?
So I don't know what you guys were on about, but...
Oh, save for an op. Oh, misbot.
Oh, shit. I hit F1. My bad, man.
I mean, to be fair, you just pull up the scoreboard. It's like, guys, I'm kind of, topping the charts here. I got 3 kills. I don't know what you're doing.
I don't know what you're doing, but get that shit out of my face.
Exactly. It's probably better for me if I just run with this.
Oh, yeah.
All right, the Nova purchase.
Respect.
Yep. We haven't really seen a whole lot of Nova ever since Oscar started using the alligator, right? Feels like everybody's converted.
It's because you Nova miss.
All right, then.
Here it is. Vinny finds one with the Nova. Finds 2 for the Nova.
Dude, the range on the Nova is actually insane.
It's a buckshot.
It's actually really good.
If he had the shotgun there, he probably gets that guy coming in main as well.
Well, I mean, he definitely made up for the investment at least. So it's all good.
Double ops, you love to see it.
Double ops on Nuke.
You don't hate to see it.
I'm not a fan.
I take it Gary's gonna be opping ramp.
Get him, Gary.
Squeaky man.
You know that when I think of the name Gary, I just think of the snail from SpongeBob.
I haven't thought about that in a long time. Thanks, Chad.
All right, guys, we've got to keep this one really on topic here for all the viewers at home right now, because Gary's got the AWP red line there towards the back box of ramp, and, well, Art's the man with the other big green.
Got very Australian there for a second, mate.
Oi.
Oi.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah. How are my feet sweating in this?
Well, it is a onesie, and we're in LA, so
Actually,
I don't. If my socks are getting drenched, I just.
Yeah.
people only wear onesies in LA for Instagram.
Well, no one's put us on the gram, so
Not yet.
kind of
On the
missed
gram.
opportunities.
Yeah. Sean, can you tell us why you love Disneyland so much?
Yeah, that's a pretty damn good question for an adult male.
Disneyland's a pretty cool place, man.
Have you been to Disney World?
Is it magical?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You get some drinks, California Adventure, if you're of age.
Have they opened the new Star Wars bit down here at this one?
Yeah.
Have you checked it out?
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
All right.
It's really cool.
They have real lightsabers.
I'm
in
staying
there?
here next week. I might go.
Wait, what would you do? Universal or Disneyland?
Ooh, Universal
Ooh.
has, I think, better odds.
It is. It is.
I think.
Peanut Gallery now.
They've all bailed on us.
Brain in the bronze.
Oh, left in these onesies.
Yeah. Ooh, all right then. He's got some fire to him.
Dude,
Get him, Gary.
Gary's insane.
Get him,
Stat
Gary.
padding right now.
He's actually leading the team.
6 and 3.
Are you bailing out as well, Sean? Out of the onesie.
So I just want to note, Henry Greer, that's Greer, selected these outfits that were worn for less than 15 minutes. That is Greer.
I haven't gotten out of this yet.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, well, Trace looks
chilling.
the best in it as well. So actually, we're just working out what works for everyone. This didn't work out for Sean. Myself. Alba looks still pretty comfortable. I still feel like this is a success, and I'm going to find more outfits for Sean. So
Hi, good evening.
he's not out of it.
Hello,
Hey,
Alex.
Good
how you
afternoon.
been?
And Alex, we need some energy, and I think before with the casting, you really brought that.
Energy?
Yeah.
Oh, Chad, it's my pleasure.
Wow.
How was that?
That was,
it's really
it was very
good.
camp.
We need
but I-
more of that.
I like it.
You're right. Okay,
Yeah,
I'll turn.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Now we're talking. See, now you're back in the room.
Art. I
Wow.
feel like
Henry, we can probably share this.
Oh, cool. Like an open mic night, and you guys are a duet.
What would be
Give
your
it
guys?
up,
Yeah,
bop,
what would be
boom,
the duet song you guys do for karaoke?
Scatman.
it'd be probably an Elton John track.
I was
Ooh, Tiny Dancer.
Yeah,
Candle
that'd
in
be
the
a good
wind.
shout. I won't bring the tone down even more than it is already.
30 seconds to Mars kill me or bury me.
All right.
Bury me.
Bury
Yes,
me, bury. It's called The Kill, I think.
Yeah, that's
called.
it.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. That's
Kill me.
definitely
Yeah.
what I meant.
Yeah.
I think that was
Nearly
from the,
had it.
That's from The Wedding Singer.
Kill me.
He's singing that song.
I'm a big fan of Scotty doesn't know.
From Road Trip or Euro Trip.
Matt Damon sung that song.
Matt
that's-
Damon.
Yeah, he didn't actually, but
Oh.
Bit of trivia there for you.
Wow,
sort
that's
of.
fun. Cool, I guess.
Guess you could say
suppose.
Brad Pitt didn't sing it either. But it's something.
well, Matt Damon sung it in the movie,
right.
but he wasn't the actual man.
Oh, that's so interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway,
Jeez.
back to the game.
The more you know.
You already know.
We need to talk about the odds on the screen right here. Alex, take it away.
It would be my absolute pleasure to remind you that one of the sponsors, the bookkeepers over at Betway, have placed odds upon the game here at CS Summit's first day, FURIA versus Virtus.pro. It seems the edge has been given towards the Virtus.pro boys.
And bet responsibly.
Speaking of edging, Henry, over to you.
Through the edge of the smoke.
Henry?
Sneaking through.
Just
Did
like
we
to
say
watch
that
the
this
game
is
in its
exactly-
point.
Oh, and not!
Oh, no.
Oh, it's an oopsie doopsie.
Yeah.
You don't get many of them.
Yeah, that was painful.
What you wanted to see.
Ooh,
A
that
little
was snatching from
later.
Secret, right?
Yo, Sean, what do you reckon about the T-side Nuke developments? As in, like, myself and Henry, we've been talking about it, like, on broadcast when we watch it. It feels like T-sides have started to become a little bit more dynamic and more... even
Yeah.
now we're seeing innovation, like some of the smokes NIP have been throwing recently. It feels like perhaps the T-side is starting to become, I don't want to say favored, but
Yeah.
favored.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think the T's have kind of figured out right now in the meta how to not get picked early in rounds and to clear out things. So they'll get secret control. They'll get garage control outside, which is just very scary if you're CT side.
Is that just because of the Astralis smokes as well?
Yeah, it's
that-
like
those
the
L
new
smokes?
smokes.
Yeah.
People have learned good flashes to clear out angles, and then the fights kind of favor the T's once they get deep in the choke points.
Yeah, and how, like, just genuine question, how compulsory do you consider? I'm sorry, I'll stop being Counter-Strike in a second. But how compulsory do you consider the getting someone down to lower? Like, as in, is that still such a priority? Because I'm seeing some
Oh,
teams
like in the
neglect
vent?
it. Like, as in, yeah, someone down secret, someone fast vent. How compulsory do you consider that to like a successful T campaign?
I think it's pretty good, but the thing is people expect it.
Right.
So I mean, like, it's still good, obviously, for map
It's just because it
control.
feels like every time I watch Astralis nuke,
Yeah.
Glaive or Dupree's down vent
Yeah.
or Glaive's down secret, and I feel like if that's working for them, is that...
It's also so strong if you do like a ramp split and you have a guy go outside to secret and he's just waiting.
Yeah.
Because the CTs can't really
And then you
fast
can't
rotate.
even... Yeah, sure,
Well,
sure.
we've even seen teams do it lately where they'll open both squeaky door and the lower door at the same time,
Yeah,
which
that
is
too. The glasses.
pretty cool. It's basically,
Yeah.
yeah, the glass idea, but the plastic door.
I think there's a lot of teams though that approach Nuke a lot differently than Astralis, and they're still very good Nuke teams.
Right.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of teams who don't even worry about. They just want to go yard for fights, and they want to put pressure on
Like
ramp
Fnatic
and
kind of
ladder.
thing?
Yeah, I think the Kriegs help too because if you just have 3 Kriegs running across outside right now in the meta, no smokes. I don't know. I think they win a good percentage of duels.
Yeah.
They definitely trade more often than not.
I feel like the main players, like CT main players, have had a real nightmare these last 6 months.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
you just
yeah.
have such a responsibility, and that outside, like the outside aggression, I feel like I'm just seeing it never work. Like they'll be behind 3 of them on red, and someone just moonwalks out of there, watches them on the way back.
Henry now losing outfit by outfit. Clearly.
One man standing now.
Go on, Halvor.
No, I'm gonna stick with it.
He's comfy.
Well, Halvor probably
Yeah,
used
yeah.
the saunas a bit more than everybody
To be
else.
real honest, it was
yeah.
getting very hot in there for no real reason whatsoever, and that would be what led me to take it off. So, anyway,
beans.
Counter-Strike and stuff.
Rats are used to warm environments. Henry, not really considering.
You know, I really think rats have a bad name actually.
Okay.
I've had 4 pet rats in my life.
Oh, tell us more.
Which kind?
Yeah, well,
Henry,
they were,
Chad, what?
they were named Kylie and Danny after
after
the
The Minogues.
The Minogues,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Shout
and actually, I think Danny died of heartbreak when Kylie died.
Ooh.
Yeah, like within a week, she
Oh,
was
that's
just
sad.
curled. She was just curled up, lonely. They used to cuddle. I don't know. That's the end of my rat story. But I had them, loved them. They're very smart, very playful. They only live 2 years though. It's a very
If only
short-lived
Sean had
pet.
any of
What do you
those
feed a
qualities.
rat?
Thanks
Go
for
there.
the-
Yeah, like
uplifting
rat
story,
feed,
Alex.
general
they have their own
rodent
feed.
feed. Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know if you felt like
Henry,
They
what-
loved pasta though, cold pasta.
Oh.
The leftover pasta from the colander. She'd hold it in her hands like a little, like kind of a big burrito.
I have seen
and
A little
she'd
human.
just- and she'd just eat the
I
pasta
have.
burrito, just like nibbling at it.
yeah,
It was cute.
Henry. I saw you eating a burrito not long ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I took inspiration from that rat actually.
Yeah, that rat.
that rat.
That rat. Wow.
You need to name it. I mean, I did
Just-
choose a name.
From Danny Minogue.
Thank you. Well, second name. I mean, it was more of an inspiration, less of a. I'm seeing an unarmored Mag 7 play in action here. Now that is something
Couple of them.
I respect to that. Respect to the Gueri
Respect.
shotgun glass cannon. And here it goes. He's a beast.
Oh,
He's really line him up.
Oh, this is dangerous.
He's still hunting. Ballsy maneuvers.
He pushed him back though.
Yeah, sure. Sends him straight into
Probably won't win the round, but
into Vinny's.
shout out the Minogues.
What happened to the Minogues? They've really fallen into obscurity now, haven't they?
Can't get
Hey,
you
Chad,
out
you-
of
you-
my
any
head.
ideas?
The Minogues are still.
Yeah?
They're still ticking.
Still
over, man. They're
rampant.
still ticking.
Oh yeah, good. Thank you. That's our Australian update for the day.
Can't
So-
wait for day 2 when we can ask about
Do
Russell
we have the
Crowe.
poll results yet, Chad?
What
For the
poll?
politics.
Oh no, wait. That's the poll you're talking about? I thought we weren't doing politics on
Well, no, we
Well,
just
not-
want to
not-
know what the results are.
Yeah.
We don't talk
I
about
think
it.
The exit poll does point
I don't know.
towards a certain result, and it's a result.
It's a result.
There's no bias. No opinions shared.
absolutely. I mean,
It's just the news at this
it's a
point.
gaming show, isn't it? You know, like
So, is
don't want to
bad?
say.
Say or offend or upset anyone
No,
with
absolutely
the views that do not directly.
Because there's a lot to
Respect.
life that isn't politics, you know, and a lot of people quickly, well, decide that defines an entire person, and
And then next thing you know,
you
This is
miss out
America.
on valuable connections in this human experience.
It's
This
a
is
fact.
America.
Anything you said 15 years ago holds today.
yeah.
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
Anyway, scrub your Twitter accounts and get into round 9. Oh, is Sean the nasal one? He's so nasally. It's a dad laugh in the making, I
We
think.
basically have the
It is.
barnyard around here with these rats, these pigs,
What am I? Trace?
Weasels, snakes.
weasels, definitely some serpents around this mug. I'll tell you right now.
Fluent in parcel tongue, me.
There is a wolf as I can spot as well.
Yeah, one man wolf pack.
Yeah.
Nice. Chad, that's very nice. He said that about you.
In the words of Trace Serenthus, Yuri, born alone, die alone.
Nice, man. Yeah, some real deep soul-searching stuff right there.
This is not going well for FURIA right now.
They're not having a good time.
This is
I
a
think that's fair.
7-1.
And it's not like they're on the T side so they could get that sweet economy break and just get it to 8-7.
Don't worry, Gary wins these.
Oh, he's heard the scope. Who's that?
Oh.
BHR. He can just chill.
When does he bounce?
He's in a powerful position here, and looks like Snatchy's done some of the heavy lifting. Just Squarey and K Serato is going to be tested here from heaven. Two of them at the same time. Oh, and a quick adjustment,
Ouch.
Veggie.
5-on-1 now. What are you looking at me for?
Go ahead. Henry,
He
take
came
it.
in out of nowhere.
Yeah, I know. I mean, this is your round now, Henry. I mean,
And there it is, the clean sweep. It's going to go 8-1 here on the T side of Nuke. FURIA playing with the coach, of course. Doesn't leave a whole lot to the imagination as this game could develop into a more promising situation for them. But overall, it still could be a fun game, Alex. Back to you guys in the commentary booth.
Thank you so
Situation
much, Henry Greer. That's Henry. Chad's just quickly asked. Oh, he's doing a beverage run. Actually,
Ooh.
yes, I would love one of those bubbly waters.
Monster Energy is called, yes.
Monster Energy.
Yes, thank you. Monster Energy. So, Sachi going to be holding the ramp room push early.
Oh my God, muted.
Smart by Gary to not continue forward.
Yeah, but I feel like he's going to, if he just stays there, he's going to get volleyed out.
Oh, that's too
Should be
far.
okay. Yeah, he's okay.
Oh, he
He's in
avoided the
front of it.
nade. The nade
He's
gone.
good.
This is the Mag 7
He's
glass
good.
cannon again, man.
He's doing
The
it.
Guerry signature move.
He's good for one last time.
See
Yeah.
the credit card. Go back.
I mean, I guess if in his mind as well, the more he gets with his, like, if he gets one shot, $900, he can build up a little bank to be the vending machine for the rest of the squad.
So what is this? He smoked Mini. He's mauling back silo.
There
Wow.
we go.
Finally a first pick for Furia. It's been a while.
Yeah, round 10. Second map, I believe.
It's very correct.
Yeah.
It is true, Alex.
I wasn't here
That
for that.
is correct.
But just giving you guys the info that even I didn't have.
The price is right.
And Mihu's position looks pretty right too.
Do they know?
Doesn't
They
look like
have
it.
no
He's on
idea.
top
Part,
He's
right?
top part. Case
Oh.
that is a tough death. Still not necessarily a guarantee though, even though the frags are going Furious
Yeah, I think
way.
you should have ignored him.
Yeah, I was about to say,
reckon?
was that the play? Yeah, probably at least scoped out on enter, but he's finding more.
Okay.
Finding them all.
Well,
Doesn't matter.
Mihal now getting it done.
Or is he?
Ooh, 1v1. Low HP, bombs
Oh,
dropped.
He's got the bomb. 10
Oh.
seconds, it's
Oh,
over.
Kobe.
This
Now
is
here
it.
it comes, here it
Oh,
comes.
Dunk, 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 dunk.
You're dead.
Oh, that's such a nasty way to go. 4 frags for Art in the round, and Furia do find their first.
Actually puts him on 5 in
some
total.
time.
Jackson Pollocked.
Wow, great understanding of the art world there. You got any other ones? You got the A Starry Night, perhaps?
Vincent Van Gogh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. I went to see the Picasso Museum, and I'm going to be honest, didn't really blow my mind.
Wasn't that great? So
Not really. Like, I
Do you
found
feel
it's-
like you could have done better?
No, of course not. I mean,
Alright, no,
I'm not that idiot that goes, I could have done that. Oh, make me favors. But I do, I think his sketches in his art book were cool, but a lot of the stuff he was doing, I was like, I don't really.
Is it too far out there for you, or what?
It was just like, I guess it's cool. It's not my
He's not a
favorite.
man of culture, Alex.
Clearly, uncultured
that's what it
swine.
smells like.
Yeah.
Snacks is in the right place at the right time. So, he will have complete access to this lower site.
You do eventually have to deal with Art, though, in control room. Are they going to get the bomb down? No, bomb's still trapped.
Where?
They're inside a Toxic.
Oh,
Ooh,
dear.
That helps.
Later.
Where does Guerry actually think Snacks got him from?
I don't know if the call was clear.
Oh, this is going to be so hard.
So many Molotovs.
That, oh, wow. That's a shot. Gary
tight
gives him
angle.
away in for the retake.
Holding fast.
It's
Holding.
good nade as well. Or wait.
Take that back.
Yep.
God, you know how many times that happens in Counter-Strike where you go,
Yeah.
this
Oh,
looks
that's
good!
15 HP!
Well, I mean, it's
7 HP off the
close.
tick. Landed right next to him.
What a play from the step.
Incredible stuff here.
From the step.
Ooh, that was close.
So
Oh,
low.
yeah, Veggie's alone.
Dude, he's
What?
got it. Yeah.
This
It's a
is-
power move.
Oh, it's back
Oh,
silo.
no. Oh, he doesn't have a kit. That's unfortunate.
No time.
He's actually going to go with the bomb, isn't he?
Yeah, I
feels
don't
like
think he's
it.
going to make it.
Rip. Woo! He's doing it.
Yeah, I guess.
Count your eggs for the hatch.
Henry, do you want to play some ping pong before we go on for our shift?
You're asking me on the broadcast. Yeah, yeah, I suppose so. Let's go.
Okay, bro back.
Cool. Well, now that they're out of the way, we can really get into the deep analysis.
Yeah.
And Sean, we're going to kick it off with you, so go ahead.
Let's dive into this double op setup again from FURIA. The kitchen sink by, though, everything into this round, Trace.
Yep, kitchen sink out in spades.
One of the things that has me worried is that the tempo of this game is so fast that, you know, our mouse sports surprise might not make it to the couch.
Oh. I didn't even hear about that.
No, it's a well-kept secret.
Well, here's the thing. It's esports, right? So until they're sitting on the couch, I don't believe that it's going to happen.
No.
Yeah, no, it's fair.
But
I
anyway.
feel like Vinny should have got 2 right there. Oh, my God. They all go down the fence.
This is
VP
really
just
not
so outplaying them.
Yeah. I guess that's one of the, like, even though Gear's doing his part in terms of fragging and everything, it's really hard to play Nuke, especially CT side, if you're not completely in tune with each other. And a cheeky save. I'm not sold on double ops on Nuke. Ever.
So I'll be back in. I'm just cleaning up Alex's mess right now. So
Oh. He
Who
made a
did
mess
that?
in our place.
Go ahead and out them.
who
Get their.
do you think was sitting here, Trace?
Well, let's get the name out there. I mean,
Adam.
I've seen Henry sit there.
It's an animal that I live with, so
Well, that doesn't really short.
That has narrowed
shorten
it
the
down
list.
to at least 2 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you have Alex Machine Richardson, or you have Henry G. Greer.
Both, of course, animals. So
Yes, it's true. Shame on them.
it's all right. Problem solved. I fixed it. It's all good.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, FURIA need to fix the CT side. They need to grab some rounds.
Do they? Because we got to the next match a bit quicker if this one ends.
Yeah, you're right. What
Yeah.
was I thinking?
Let's look at the
Fuck it
positives
all.
here, everything.
Burn it down.
I don't know. You sure you're not hoping for an overtime?
Well, I was just hoping
All the rounds?
If we could get all the rounds, I want the third map if we could.
Yeah.
And
Third map.
some bonus rounds too.
ooh. Wait.
That was a top ladder one, right? So I want
Yeah.
to get the guy Hut side.
Gary's actually really good.
Yeah.
He's actually playing aggressively as well, which I like.
Yeah.
He's not playing scared.
I guess a lot of people probably don't know his history, but he was playing in this team, right?
Yeah.
He used to be part of FURIA as a player, and then he transitioned to that coach role. And he's I guess he's the elder statesman. You know, he's an older dude. So there's not many players who are humble enough to transition in that manner. You know, we don't get too many of them. Like, you look at, like, your Gobbies or your Pronaxes or those kind of guys who would make fantastic coaches, but they wanted to keep playing. And then now they're like, Gobbi's taking time off. Of course, this is his first time he's really had a chance to do that. But Pronax, for example, I'm surprised. I guess he doesn't have the personality to be like an overbearing type, you know, kicking the back of the chair coach. He's more of like maybe like a threat, more like an analytical type of guy.
I feel like Gobby would be so good as a coach. I think he could still play. I totally forgot about it. He could have a top 10 team.
Was anyone else surprised by the fact that when Big made all the moves that they didn't keep Gob on as a coach?
I was pretty surprised.
I did not get. I'm assuming that's like Gobby saying like I want time off or something from the game, because otherwise, why would you not?
Yeah.
Still got to present the trophy at the major. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a nice touch.
Where do we think the second major is going to be? That's a loaded
Ooh.
question. Cancel that. Reel it in.
All right.
Ooh.
Reel it in. I didn't ask that. You didn't hear me ask that.
But if I had to speculate,
Yeah.
It's purely hypothetical.
We're not speculating anything. I think that's a bad idea.
I've heard
I hear Norway's great, you know, during that
heard
time of the year.
Bit expensive.
DreamHack Open.
DreamHack Open Atlanta.
Nope. DreamHack Open Madagascar.
Madagascar.
Bring the Penguins out.
Mm.
So the double AWP setup really not working, and the fact that K Serato's picked up the AWP and it's not old boy Art.
Art.
Oh, no.
one
Got
more.
him. Oh, that one. That stung. 11-3 going into the last round of the half. Looks like VP are running away.
If they don't get 4 and then they lose pistol, it's not really salvageable, is it?
Really feels like FURIA's rounds are decided within the first 20 seconds.
Yep.
I mean,
If those
it's like
kills go
one
their
of
way, they win. If they don't go their way, they lose.
it's usually like one of two things that happens. Either Art gets a kill,
Yeah.
or Art dies.
Yeah.
and that's
And it
it.
happens within the first 20 seconds of the round.
Yeah. All right, we'll see if they have any more gas left in the tank. Last round of the first half. VP feeling pretty damn confident on Nuke so far.
Who's top fragging?
For Furia,
No, for VP. Here
we got
go.
Miku.
The weird thing is, like, there hasn't been like any Polish talent that's kind of taken over. You know, like he's part of the older gen.
But like he, Manise, and Innocent.
Yeah, they were like on the outside when VP was the best.
Yeah, they were meant to be the guys to rock up.
But I guess they just got kept on ice for too long. You know, like the same thing happened in Sweden. Like that next gen didn't exist. Now you have the next gen, which is like the Plopskis, the Brolins of the world, those kind of guys.
Skipped a generation.
Yeah.
But I'm curious because like even that Polish team with Innocent and everything, they were really good.
What do you think was the second generation for Sweden? Like the
Disco, Freddy.
Yeah,
those kind of guys.
Which I guess still serviceable players, right?
Drake and Rez. Rez is probably the only one from that second gen.
Well, Lekro, I guess. Still in it.
Yeah.
Even though he's like much older than most, I guess, of the second generation.
So we'll put Golden where in the new category?
He came from an academy team, so we'll make him new. But we have to go to an ad break, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back with the second half after this. Don't go anywhere. Yow! Momentarily right now, in case you missed it, well, VP, they had a pretty easy first half right there. Gary doing his best work possible, actually leading the frag charts right now. The coach standing in for FURIA, in case you missed it. Henny unable to be joining us here, but we will be getting this one underway. Now, VP, if they get the pistol here and they're able to convert, this one could be a pretty open and shut case right now. And it looks like a fast-paced FURIA round. Who would have thunk it?
Would have thunk it indeed. Molotov on top of HUD. Just going to allow them to get down into vents.
I've seen them run this pistol a lot, actually. This is something FURIA loves doing.
Look, they've got full control of like back vent, window side, everything right now.
They've got a smoke as well for sight.
Okay.
Well, I mean, they had a smoke for sight. That's gone now.
They were going to smoke Molly U-Haul, and he died.
Oh.
Jesus.
Man.
Oh, boy.
What?
Dear.
Well,
what
see,
a
that's
tank.
not, but that's like,
What a
sure, that's
tank.
like a right-eye peek, right? But you're really going into the den right there. If you miss, you are
you're done.
fucked. Here we go. We got the odds on your screen from Betway here. VP, the heavy favorites now to take this one. FURIA have a lot of work to do. Now, this is the round they have to convert. It looks like FURIA will just be going with those Glocks. I assume that nade will be used to blow open Squeaky, try and get somebody down the vent.
Just get a
Smoke
bomb
as
plant.
well. Is that a smoke or
Yes.
is that a flash?
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
I feel like this is what should have happened for VP in that first map. That was a super disappointing first map for them.
Yeah, this is definitely something else. Oh. Did he get blocked by nade?
Yikes. Oh, okay.
Bomb going right out.
Thank you very
Mini.
much. That's a delivery right there.
Well, kind of hard to see how they're going to get back from this one.
Long climb, that's for sure. That's a good step in the right direction.
Yeah, she's endlessly looking for
As
frags.
well as that.
Vinny
Easy
with
does
a rare Tech 9 sighting.
Ultra rare, huh?
Not going to do him any favors
Ultra dead.
either.
Too.
All right, then. Well, was that all hope gone?
I think so.
Lost?
It shouldn't be doable, really.
It really shouldn't be
It really
doable.
shouldn't be doable.
This would take a meltdown from VP.
Never say never.
That's true.
You know, the bad part is every time I see a polar bear now, I just want to take a picture and make some sort of meme about, you know, Virtus.pro, this, that, and the other. I don't see polar bears very often, but I'm talking about, you know, like...
Polar bears are pretty bloody vicious, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And they're huge.
Yeah.
And they're fast.
Not too friendly.
Not too friendly.
Okay,
Not
so
too.
here's the smoke wall that can't be extinguished, right? We highlighted that a lot over there in Pro League Finals. So
We
it's
did.
dropping the Molotov so you can make sure you get that smoke wall down. It's going to guarantee you that cross. And as we can see here, 4 members will be scurrying on down, but Veggie to receive.
They're ignoring him.
Well, they might get some veggie issues. Well, I was about to say
That's
later,
a pretty
but
easy spot to
He
isolate,
was here
right?
so quick.
Oh, dear. He's feeling it.
He got there so fast.
he's up to 20 now, right?
Do you think that door position, like, you know, how they just ignored him? You think
Yeah.
that's the easy position to isolate, right? Because if you have somebody covering off, he can't get back into the vent, and then he's just trapped in that door. Like, he doesn't feel like much of a threat.
It doesn't have too much
I
play.
like the idea. I don't really see many teams do what FURIA just did. Just running through the door when you see that guy decon.
Well, you want to get window control, right?
Yeah.
Like that should be everybody's priority when going lower. Yikes!
Backfired a little bit.
I love how that's spammable.
Yeah.
It took a while
So
before people
nice.
figured it out as well.
Naf got an op kill through it, right?
I
Lots
think
of it.
people are
Yeah.
getting lots of kills through here as well. Yeah.
Oh no! I didn't commit hard enough.
Surely
that was
would.
right there too. Uh-oh. That could be trouble.
Okay.
K-Serato and Art teaming up for 2. And the last kill will come in for FURIA.
Wow. That was game saving.
Yeah,
They needed that.
That
A little
round
bit-
was messy as fuck.
A little bit overactive from VP, maybe. I don't really see why Mihu needed to go wide for door after he got tied down to like 10 HP.
It's like, I'm low. I'm dead anyway. I'm just going to commit out.
It's like, this is my life now.
Look, I don't know about you guys, but what I've been saying lately is custom skins is destroying the game.
Oh.
I'd say you're onto something there.
Yeah.
That definitely seems like an opinion I've read today.
Yeah, look, I just did my first disconnect for a long time. So hard to see some skins for me. I'm colorblind, so that doesn't help.
Are you? You're colorblind.
Today this guy just wrecked my team, you know?
Interesting.
Wow.
It's pretty crazy. So this is where it can unravel for VP, right? They've kind of gone for the force ban to this one here. Unless they can keep it close, they could be fucked.
It's the harsh realities that you just have to accept.
But if FURIA keep going fast, VP can make a few more gambles, right? Like, okay,
Well,
there he is.
Yeah, that's definitely not going to help
That's going to
FURIA.
hurt. Winning a one-on-one the previous round.
Oof. No money left. See, you know, with the Rio Major now being announced, right? Imagine having FURIA and MIBR in that arena. That would just be
I think we will.
absolutely insane.
As long as FURIA gets the roster situated. Same with MIBR. They
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah.
get a roster, they'll be fine.
Well, we get to see what Mayan looks like today with the team, right? And as I mentioned, he was already practicing with MIBR over there in Odense, right? They were using the practice rooms to their fullest. They were already getting it done. Wouldn't be the first time we've seen that. Henry Greer, you got something to say?
I just came back to see the conclusion of this epic affair. 14-5. Doesn't seem like it's really developed. So past the stages when I
FURIA just won a pretty good 2-on-3 situation, but now...
Still might be a little bit too late at this point, Chad.
Yeah, well, look, Henry, you know, we were
The
saying
Eagles are
before
out.
that we want to maintain hope. You know, that's what life's about.
Well, hope does die last, is what I've been told.
Hope right out the window, as far as I'm concerned.
A few situations in the run.
Yeah. Several situationships.
But still, we press on.
Yes. Marching forward. Spraying through the squeaky PHR, getting the kill, helping immensely. The demise of FURIA on Nuke.
Oof, still makes it out of the Molotov as well.
People will continue to die until we get to a result.
15 is looking likely.
So this is a good
As
match.
I
I
say
hope
that.
we see more of this from VP, right? Because they look like very clean on their T side. Obviously, the double ops from FURIA early meant that they were broke, like, for the majority of the game.
Yeah, they seem like a all-in team.
Yeah.
They're not afraid to push.
This round could still spiral, though.
We're getting pretty active on the map, though. Getting a lot of just basic knowledge of what's going on and what areas of the map they need to work out.
Ooh. Are they aware Art can be a below heaven?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Oh, there we
now
go.
they know.
Nice. There you go. It looked like they had everything covered. I'm pretty impressed by VP.
At least on this map.
Yeah, this map.
They've been steamrolling since the first half,
They look
right?
really bad in the first map compared to what they should have looked like.
So what was it, 16-9 on Mirage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty one-sided. Oh.
Bit of a situation we found ourselves in as another knife kill hits the board.
Is that like the 4th knife kill VP has had?
Is he going to save a Galil? I guess he's going to save a Galil.
Knives flying. Landing.
Well, that'll be the 15th on the board for VP now, as Yuri will take the scalp of Snatchy. Not going to matter too much here. Has to carry that through to the final round. I think this could be the conclusion. Let's see what Hail Mary strategy that Old Boys FURIA decide to go with this time.
Okay, so you vent bomb.
Maybe
Easy
just
does it.
rush ramp.
Right into the blender.
Might be the only way. All right, Trace. It's been a while since you've done some play-by-play.
Yeah, give it.
But how about you take us out?
Beans. Give it the beans.
I kind of like the thing we were doing, or you guys were doing with the sentences, like one at a time.
All right.
I'll give it a go. Match point here from Virtus.pro. They do find comfort. They do find the solace that they need, knowing that the buy from FURIA is not that good.
Well, meanwhile, Snacks doing some early damage onto Art on top of Silo there, seeing if he can, well, weaken their targets, but not to be the case. K-Serato steps in with a deagle shot onto Veggie.
Well, with This 4-on-5 situation here. VP have a few gaps to cover. They will get a trade with Snatchy taking down Yuri, but Quesarado makes quick work of PHR, and this round's spiraling.
And it's all on Snatcher right now in the site, and he's going to fall.
Woo!
Coming from heaven is Mew. Trading it out, leaving it at a 2-on-2.
2-on-2, both very low on the side of Virtus.pro, but they're going to continue to get it done. There comes the nades, just Guri, trying to keep things alive here for Furia. 1 versus 1.
He's the chosen one. Gary, the coach, needs to lead his men further on into battle. Gets the bomb plant down.
Now, in the one-on-one situation, last spotted Snacks over towards main.
Got it.
Clock is the enemy here as hedging his bets towards heaven. Snacks will be pushing on through this main position. Has no idea where Gary has gone. And this one here, well, it's all going to come down to the timings.
Snacks creeping in through HUD. This is probably the last spot Gary's going to expect. Snacks going to get his back.
Would you believe it?
Wow. Wow. Oh, my goodness. What a game there. Virtus.pro showing complete dominant force here on Nuke, which is a stark contrast to the map prior of Mirage. 16-9 there.
Ooh. Ooh.
It was deep in there.
Yeah, pulling that one out. You know, you want to make sure you're comfortable. You don't want to be having underwear too far up the ass. So that makes sense there. You do understand it. Can we just say how good Cuban is looking? He's looking fucking hench. He's looking ready to go.
Hasn't gone to Pasha's English or London school, but maybe Pasha's gym.
Yeah, something like that. Pasha's probably going to be a UFC fighter before we know it, you know, if following on the Instagram.
Pasha's London gym school.
So how have the splits gone, right? So Mao's won their opening 2 against OG. Then they lost the game against VP on Vertigo.
VP
now
1-1,
VP are 1-1 here. So they're 2-2. 2-2. Mao's are 3-1. Furia are 1-1, and OG are 0-2.
Yes.
We just did it all. We worked it out. Quick maths.
Ah, damn.
Crazy. Didn't even forget any teams.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
All right, nice.
Woo. That's the man of the match right there. That's the MOTM.
MOTM?
Yeah.
I thought he plays for ATK.
He does.
He does.
It's just one of the...
Man of the match. Man on the moon.
Bottom.
I want to ask him when he comes back. It depends if he's doing 1s or 2s, because he might be in a break if he's taking a shit. But
we'll ask him that first.
Yeah. But I would like to know how much he keeps up playing. Because like he didn't look out of place, and especially consider because a lot of coaches, like you have certain coaches who, like Chet, for example. I'm a pet. It's not like he was a former player. He's just like a mind, right?
Really
so
shots fired right now.
Yeah, it's just kind of what we're looking at right here is Chad. Go ahead. He's the official here, so.
No, I think he does a good job, and he supplements his in-game leader well, right? So like, well, my point here is like. It depends on the type of coach you have, because for the majors, for example, your coach is your 6th.
Yes.
So in certain situations, that's kind of shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe Gary also runs like 3v3s in practice or something like that.
True. Well, here he comes.
Yeah.
He's back.
Let's ask him.
Jump on this one, man.
So,
yeah.
Plenty of questions for you, first of all. I think the initial one was right here with Chad.
Yeah, I wanted to know, like, do you keep up playing a lot of Counter-Strike still? Because obviously, no, you don't?
Damn.
Okay, well, that was a
you
quick
look pretty
answer.
good out there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You didn't look out of place at
Damn.
all.
Yeah.
All right, well, that answers that question.
Well, making us
Yeah, I don't
really
have time
look
to
bad.
play.
So, like, all your time is just spent watching the demos, right?
Yeah, demos and the practicing
Okay.
and stuff like that, and managing the agenda of the team.
Okay.
Beast, bro.
See, there you go. Hunter's got a different word about it. But so having to come and stand in now, you had to stand in earlier in the year as well at the ESEA.
MDL.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and
So
global challenge.
do you consider the fact that you might have to do it more regularly if a player gets sick at like a major or something like that, that it's something you should prioritize, or it's just something you think, hey, I can jump in, I can fill the gap and do my... Because you were doing set jumping smokes and shit on Mirage.
Yeah. I really like... I saw every day the practicing, so I know everyone what everyone what doing. So it's easy for me playing because I'm not like just watching demos. So I learn a lot watching the guys playing. They are very young guys, so they know how to play, and I learn a lot with them. So I mean, when I go to play, it's easy, you know, because I know what they doing. So I just want to like repeat, you know.
Cool.
Do you have Art doing what Henny's doing, and then you do what Art does right now?
It's not like that because Art cannot do like the same thing Henny does because Art is so aggressive and he wants to play aggressive. So it's his thing, you know.
Yeah.
So he wanna know what is happening in the map and getting the information. So he can play like Henny, and Henny has like the adapted duels, and he can, you know.
Yeah. So what's the goal? What's the mindset going into someone? Obviously, you guys didn't necessarily expect to not play this tournament without Henny, but you know that's where it's at right now. So how are you treating this tournament? Is it just like kind of match training? Is that what you're looking to get out of it, or is there something you've planned to work on that you're still being able to do even if you don't have a full 5 lineup?
Yeah, this is like our first year playing a lot of tournaments, so this is pretty new for us. So to be here and Summit playing this tournament, it's amazing. So we need to play. I need to stand in because it's a huge opportunity for us. But for us, we have like another thing because we have a lot of tournaments. This tournament is good to like have fun, and play our game and having fun because I like to play with the guys, so they like to play with me. So that's it. We are just having fun and wanna like go to the playoffs,
Yeah, cool, man. All right.
Well, stealing a map off of VP is definitely a solid start. Absolutely, we saw them taking down a map or taking a map from Sports as well. So they're definitely a team in form in that sense.
What do you? We could do a quick one about what do you think about the new announcement with the major? How excited are you about all that?
Bro.
That's gonna be good.
Yeah, it's sold out already in
crazy.
1 hour, right?
Yeah,
That's gonna be wild.
That's awesome.
We'll be insane, bro. The Brazilian crowd are amazing, and I want to qualify for sure.
Yeah. So, like we talk a lot about your play style as a team, right? And when we watch it, it's very all in, right? Because it's so fast paced, it feels like you either win or lose the round within the first 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Is that something like that you guys want to have like more depth to your gameplay, or is that just the way it looks to us, or like how do you feel about it?
Yeah, sometimes we can do better because we need to like work with our reactions, because we need to react to the information our art's getting. So it's all about that, we need the better reactions and sometimes like change the pace, because when we change the pace, the other teams it's like thinking like what is happening.
Sure.
Yeah. And that's good because we have like this both kind of things to do, So we need to work in the better reactions and the better like other pace.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool. Solid.
Good stuff.
Any more questions, or are we ready to send it to a break? Because I'm
You're
dying in
burnt.
this.
You're
I'm
hot.
probably sweating profusely.
I can't
Yeah,
believe you kept it on.
Well,
Yeah.
they're playing the
Props.
next one, so we might get them back
Yeah.
for more
Yeah.
questions
Cheers,
later.
man.
So
Thank
we'll
you.
let you go up,
Good luck, man. Keep
and
it up.
we'll send it to a break.
We'll be right back. Don't go
Peace.
anywhere. Be on the summit.